Hey guys, so I kind of want to be open and honest and real. Maybe this can help some people, or maybe I just feel the desire to open up and be vulnerable for a second. But you know, this is what I've been going through the last couple months, or the last couple years actually, and I want to lay it down. So there was a time period in my life where I would make 6 figures a year. It's a lot of money. And to make matters even more intense, I was only 19 or 20 at the peak of this financial success. I was young and I had more money than I knew what to do with.
Excuse me, do you think you could hold my camera for a video of me?
Oh yeah, sure.
And now I'm broke.
All right, thank you.
It's okay, I know what you're thinking. Luke, what happened, man? What did you do? Where did the money go? It's actually kind of a long story. I don't really want to get into it today.
Hey guys, Uncle Korka.
I started making YouTube videos at the age of 12 with my childhood best friend.
I just want to come home and have some fun.
Although they were just for fun, we really did put all of our effort into these videos. We didn't really care too much about YouTube success, but we did maintain consistency, and we ended up growing our own mini fan base.
It's a Christmas miracle.
For the first 2 years of making videos, we would get about 2,000, maybe 3,000 views on an average video, which equaled out to be $2 or $3 of AdSense every week. But just to be able to say that we were making money from YouTube, it was a thrill. But over time, as the views went up, my morality shifted. I guess this is where we fast forward to my cutie boy teenage thirst trap phase of YouTube, where I started to officially play the game and take it seriously. But just a forewarning, it's a little bit cringy.
Hey guys, my name is Luke.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey guys, my name is Luke.
Believe me? Now you do. At the age of 16, that's when things really started to take off. I knew what teenage girls wanted, and I gave it to them. I tried to act relatable, cute, quirky, I showed my little abs, the whole package deal. And with this perfect teenage thirst trap formula, things started to blow up fast. Like, super fast.
Shape Up is this new Xbox One game.
I got my first brand offer at the age of 17. It was for this video game, and they offered me $1,000. I could not comprehend it.
I've been making money.
I sold part of my soul for those videos.
You can use the code Luke.
But the attention and the money was worth it. So things continued to consistently grow exponentially. So I packed up everything and I decided to move to Los Angeles, California at the age of 19.
Hello everyone, my name is Luke Korn.
I was doing meet and greets, walking red carpets.
I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now.
I even did a 12-city bus tour across the US, but we don't talk about that. I was having the time of my life. I was making a lot of money. I was making a lot of people happy, but it was cringe. I'm just being honest.
Today's video is sponsored by Old Spice.
Twix.
Best Fiend.
I was getting multiple 5-figure deals a quarter, not to mention merch sales, AdSense, live appearance fees. I was making bank. I quickly went from being a broke teen to a 19-year-old that was making 6 figures a year. And nobody was guiding me in how to manage this money. I don't necessarily think it's the smartest thing for a teenager to have access to that type of money without some sort of guidance. I mean, yeah, I could have invested it, I could have saved it, I probably could have bought in a house at one point. But, you know, I don't resent my past self, like, I was a kid. I was living in a $6,000 a month apartment in LA. I was eating at expensive restaurants for every meal. You know, just living a classic rock star lifestyle. You know, living in the moment, right? However, even though I was making complete and utter bank, I never was really making the content that I really wanted to make, and I wasn't truly happy. I love vlogging, but I think my roots are still in filmmaking. It got to a point where I was ready to graduate from being a cute, funny teen and move on to something more substantial. All I really wanted to do was travel the world, connect with people, and create documentaries.
It's just like this stuff that I did in 2013, I can't physically do anymore. I can't do it.
I knew what I really wanted, and I knew what I was capable of. It was time to officially travel the world and make the content I always wanted to make. YouTube views were high, I had all these ideas, I was ready, but then... my plans were shattered. I decided to stay in LA and wait out the coronavirus, but we all know how that went. Because I couldn't travel and make the content I really wanted to make, I just waited. And as a result, I ended up committing what is known as the deadliest of all YouTuber sins. I went without posting a video for over 1.5 years. Now, I can't really say that I regret my time off. I mean, worldwide pandemic plus travel content, not really the best mix. However, if you are an aspiring YouTuber, I really urge and recommend that you don't do what I did. Don't take 1.5 years off. It's pretty much YouTube channel suicide. And I took this year-long hiatus all while I was still paying high rent, car payments, insurance. My bank account was being flooded, and it was being flooded quickly. I became so used to a lifestyle of liberally spending my money, I never even thought twice about it. In fact, I spent half a decade of living my life without budgeting. I didn't even know how to budget. I
the value of money made no sense to me.
But as the days passed and my bank account continued to shrink, my eyes were forced open.
I'm leaving Los Angeles.
So in August of 2021, like just a few months ago, I made the risky decision to cut my expensive apartment lease, sell my car, and I put all of my belongings in storage. This was officially my last resort. So then, with only a few $1,000s left to my name, I made the decision to set out for the world again. And I said goodbye to my friends, and I was ready to start up making YouTube content once again. After over a decade of YouTube, I'm finally making the content that means something to me. I'm traveling the world, meeting amazing people, and I'm documenting it all. And unfortunately, the consequences of my actions hit me head on. Simply put, views are not what they used to be right now. I guess I'm just now learning how to survive. And I am now broke. Like almost last resort level of broke. Let me put things into perspective. The amount that I make on YouTube right now is barely enough for me to maintain my nomadic lifestyle, and that's with daily budgeting that I cannot go over. I will not go over. If I do, I'll go into debt. I now have to cook my own food. I now couch surf. My phone screen has been broken for months. I've needed new shoes for months. I haven't got new clothes in a long time. Look, I'm not playing around. Like, I'm not being cute. I am on a budget. I'm living very frugally at the moment. The bottom line is this: I'm not booking $6 flights because it's cute. I'm not staying in the cheapest hostels to be relatable or sleeping on couches of couch surfers for like brave YouTube content. Like, simply put, if I want to continue traveling the world as I'm doing, if I want to continue making the content that I've been making, meeting people across the globe and documenting that experience, this is gonna have to be how I do it if I want to continue. Look, I'm okay. Like, not having a lot of money doesn't scare me, and living my life this way doesn't scare me either. I'm optimistic about the future. I'm confident with what I'm doing right now with my content, and I'm cool. This loss of financial stability has given me the opportunity to experience the necessity of frugality. And it's really shifted how I travel, interact with others, how I see money, how I do everything. And I'm grateful for it. Now I'm more focused, I'm more goal-oriented, I appreciate things more now, I value my experiences, I'm more deliberate and careful with how I spend my time. I needed this shift to really experience the world in its true gritty form, and I'm not quite sure I would have had the nerve if I had money. Yeah, I mean, someday soon, I hope to not have to be so cautious about every dollar that I spend and be bound by the idea of money. But until that happens again for me, I'm okay, and I'm grateful.